Hello out there, and welcome back to Celeste. We're going to pick up right where we left off, climbing the mountain, heading to our next level. And hopefully I'll just find stuff to talk about. Be proud of your death count. The more you die, the more you're learning. Keep going. Whee! Be proud of your body count. Wait, no, death count, death count. So just for clarification purposes, that stuff kills you. Whee! Got him. I hope everyone's December is going great. God, this one took me forever to figure out. Whatever holidays you do or do not celebrate, I hope they're lining up well. I died again. So we are headed into this fancy sort of Japanese architecture hotel. Can't get it. No. Plunk. Explode. It appears to be a very old and dusty guest book. Many of the pages are damaged or missing. The comments, however, are glowing. We'll never forget our time here. I've never felt more at peace. Thank you. Welcome, may I help you? Are you a ghost? A ghost? Don't be silly. I'm the concierge of this fine establishment. Welcome to the world-renowned Celestial Resort Hotel. Mr. Oshiro, at your service. 2 guests in one day. Business is finally picking up. How long will you be staying with us? Oh, I'm just passing through. I'm climbing the mountain. Do you have a back exit? A back exit? Just passing through. This will not do. You know I can still hear you, right? In any case, our rear service door is reserved for hotel staff only. However, our top floor presidential suite features a world-class view of the peak. Yes, you'll be quite comfortable up there. Maybe I could get on the roof from there and climb down the back? Presidential suite. Marvelous idea, Oshiro. What's your name for our records? I'm Madeline. But again, I'm really not interested in staying. Right this way, Miss Madeline. And he's gone. And everything's deadly. Ah, like that. Wow. Music. Ow. What is that one circling? Oh, that... Wow, that did not look like... That looked like background to me for some reason. I was confused. And stupid. Ow. So again, as I say every week, thank you guys for everyone who's been donating to our fundraiser. I don't know how that's going because I'm recording these long in advance because of the way my sort of schedule works and because I'm bad at things like editing and getting stuff done in the same day. Ow. But I hope that's going great. Thank you all who've donated. Thank you who've considered donated or have shared videos even if you can't afford to donate. Or just people who are nice. Thank you to you guys. There we go. We are, as always, donating. As always, I say. As for the just like the rest of this month, we've been donating. We're asking you guys to donate to my little tiny fundraiser in the link below to the Trevor Project, who do a lot of good work for counseling and mental health for LGBTQ youth, and help do a lot of suicide prevention as well. So that's really important, and I hope people consider donating, and already have. So something I haven't talked a ton about on this channel, I did a little intro to it on the I don't remember that. I did a little intro to it on the Gone Home series. This hotel's in rough shape. Is it really open for business? Of course we're open. The Celestial Resort Hotel would never close during prime tourism season. Rough shape? What did you mean by that? Oh, please allow me to carry your luggage. My bag? No thanks, I'll keep it. Very well. What a peculiar guest. Sorry about that. Brain was in full talking and playing mode. But yeah, I haven't talked about it a ton, but I think this is a good opportunity since this is kind of quiet, vibier game. I am a member of the queer community, though I may not always look it. I've known for a few years that I'm asexual, and while that's kind of a charged thing, I hope no one's going to be a dick about it in the comments. But basically what it means is I just kind of don't experience sexuality and interest in people's bodies the same way as is average. I am just not attracted to... I'm not sexually attracted to people at all. I'm actually sex repulsed. I don't like the idea of sex. I don't care for it. Ow. And all that stuff. And I've known that for a few years. I mean, I could kind of tell since I was young. I like explicitly didn't want to go through puberty. Like I had learned about puberty before I went through it and was just like, that seems like it sucks. I hope that doesn't happen. All sorts of weird stuff. And I've been open for years. During my time getting my master's degree in literature, some of the stuff I ended up studying, I'm being stupid, was queer theory, which is sort of a humanities study of the gay culture and also sort of, the humanities subjects of being, different from norms, expectations, that kind of stuff. It's a really complicated field. I'm planning on doing at least some essays about games and stuff with that. I've got one planned for, oddly enough, not a game at all, Ever After High, the little kids series that was a YouTube series that became a Netflix series. Because there's a whole ton of weird messaging in there that's interesting, even though the series itself is like real bad. That's something I haven't mentioned about myself either. My pop culture studies is a lot of stuff that's like bad. I love camp and stuff that's like not great but still has an interesting message anyway. God, I cannot get through this room. I may have to shut up and stop talking. Although I'm proud of my death count. That's fine. Ow. Oh, he syncs with it. Huh. Didn't even notice before. Ow. In any case, I came to learn a lot about queer culture, queer identity, and that in my master's program, which was really, really healthy for me, and not just from the master's program either, but just from doing my own research and exploring my own identity and understanding, which brought me to where I am now, which is I'm exploring gender as well. I never kind of got gender. It never felt important to me. And I don't know. It seems like apparently it felt important to quite a few people. But like, I just couldn't care that I was male. Like, I was. Gotta stop that. Gotta stop that. I want to get this strawberry. Ow. There we go. And so, when I finally had a moment to... Ah! That was a surprise. Step back and question... Really, usually as long as you touch the floor they give it to you, but that one didn't. Weird. Ow. I kind of felt like I'm not... Being a man is just not an important part of my identity to me. Like, it just isn't. And that's... Ow! Fine. Like, I don't think I'm not male, obviously. I'm not fighting that either. But I didn't feel anything else. And so I'm just kind of been exploring and figuring that out. And I think that's really important. That, like, a lot of queer media, and a lot of, especially the sort of not queer, but representation by straight people, you know, in, like, shows and stuff recently, has been a lot of, like, you have to be proud and confident and know exactly, you know who you are, and like, you don't. I'm 30 and I don't know who I am. I'm 30 with a master's degree, and I'm still figuring that out. So, like, it's fine. And that's sort of an important part of, you know, queer counseling too, is these are you know, the kids the Trevor Project are helping are people who are just figuring themselves out still. They don't know who they are yet, and they may not know that that's okay. They may assume that everyone else has it figured out. Miss Madeline, I really must implore you to keep up. I'm running a world-class establishment here. I don't have time to wait around for meandering guests. You really don't have to wait for me. I'm just looking for a way through this place. Oshiro, you idiot. The customer's always right. Business is finally picking up and you lose your temper. Oh, of course, Miss Madeline. My sincere apologies. I was out of line. Please, feel free to explore at your leisure. I don't know. I'm just sort of rambling because I don't know what else to talk about, but I figured it was probably time to start sharing about my stuff since I'm asking other people to donate to it, that I might as well be open about my reasoning and my understanding and all of that. And like, I'll be the first to admit that I did not have it bad. I did not have a hard time as a youth. I was definitely the player character sister in Gone Home who has everything figured it out and is very smart and good at school. And I definitely very passing as well. Arg, this clutter is out of control. When did this happen? I don't even know where to begin. Mr. Oshiro, do you run this place all by yourself? You're right, Miss Madeline. I'll never sort this mess out alone. Oh, it's hopeless. That's not what I meant. Just breathe, Mr. Oshiro. Breathe. It's just a little spring cleaning. Well, more than a little. But I can help. You're too kind. But I wouldn't even bother. It's a lost cause. But I still think it's really important because I know that because I can be straight passing, that I didn't have parents who weren't approving any of that. It's even more important that I be there and available for people who might have struggled. And as soon as, well, not as soon as, within a week or so after hearing about the Club Q shooting and knowing that, I wanted to do something, but I wasn't sure what. I'd already recorded one episode of Gone Home. It just felt like it was time to, do something to make a difference rather than just... Wooden books. Anyway, sorry, unimportant. Ow. Ow. Okay, hold on. Ow. Yes! Alright. It was time for me to do something, and I have a tiny platform. I know I won't raise, the $500 unless people are really generous. But, any money we raise that can help out is nice and good, and will hopefully help someone. Oof! There we go. Yeah, you have books here, so you can't. Whee! Sorry, I'm just spitballing. You saw that crystal heart a few pages back. That's a secret that I have not figured out how to get yet. And I've played through this level a couple times trying to figure it out, and I just never quite do. And that's okay. I'm just very stupid. I haven't even begun cleaning and it's already feel a renewed lightness of spirit. That's the power of positive thinking. Actually, I cleared out some of the clutter for you. Oh, yes, thank you, Miss Madeline. But please relax and let the hotel staff handle it. Oshiro, you fool, you're losing her. Guests don't want to spend their time cleaning. Are you okay? Yes, yeah, of course. This is the finest hotel you'll ever visit, you'll see. How could I let their problems pile up like this? An old paper sticks out from amid the clutter. Attention hotel staff, it is my sad duty to inform you that the Celestial Resort Hotel will close indefinitely following this season due to circumstances beyond our control. It was an honor to have served alongside you all. We worked tirelessly to ensure that our guests enjoy the most hospitable and memorable experiences possible. I write this with a heavy heart. The hotel has come my home, its staff and patrons my family. I will miss you all dearly, Mr. Oshiro. Secret that I'm not doing because I'm not going to spend time in this video playing the 8-bit version of the original Celeste game for Flash. Whee! Ow. Whee! So Mr. Oshiro is interesting. Ow. Sort of got connections to Madeline's character because he seems to be constantly in a state of panic, and Madeline, we established in last chapter, has had issues with panic attacks before. Ow. Obviously, I mean, we know he's a ghost. That was pretty obvious from the way he appeared in a horrible sort of membranous reforming. But he doesn't seem to know that anything has happened. He's not aware, and he's obsessing over everything. And we'll see more here in a bit so I don't want to get into everything, but it's just kind of, you know, when you meet a character that's like featuring a semi-prominent role in a game, you want to think about why. What purpose do they serve? How is he forwarding any messages or meanings I'm picking up? It's like, why would they bother to include him if he wasn't there for some reason? God. I'm so out of practice. All right, let me focus on this one for a second. Whee! There we go. All right, there we go. I don't know. I think this is a really neat game, and I like the story a fair amount. It isn't like one of my personal favorites of all time, but I think it's good. I think it's very fun. I know a bunch of my friends have played all the way through stuff, either for fun or for story stuff. I'm not like the #1 platformer player in the world. Like this, all of this, be doing even this well comes from a lot of practice. I have like 48 hours of playtime in this game on Steam, which isn't like hundreds, but it's still a bunch. So we're cleaning out more. What do you have to say, Mr. Oshiro? It's looking a lot nicer in here. Can you show me the exit now? But Miss Madeline, you barely enjoyed the myriad luxuries that our hotel has to offer. We can talk more once I finish cleaning. I'm very busy. Yes, young people have no respect these days. You're welcome, sheesh. Whee! So I've done these in no particular order. You can do them in any order. Theo, are you a guest here too? Madeline, I'm so happy to see you right now. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting too real. Have you talked to Mr. Oshiro? I really think he could use some help. You think? He's a creepy old weirdo. I bet he's cleaning out a nook to hide our bodies as we speak. I'm gonna crawl through this vent. It's blowing cold air from outside. Come on. Mr. Oshiro's troubled, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. He just needs to clean up this mess. I want to help him. Madeline, that's very sweet, but this is dangerous. We need to get out of here and call an expert on creepy old dudes. We aren't prepared for this. I think I can get through to him. Go on ahead, and I'll catch up with you later. Man, you're more stubborn than my sister. I thought that was impossible. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Theo. I'll see you outside. Come on. Come on. Just gotta... There we go. Oh. See, yeah, this is how you get to the thing. But you can't. Because this is how you get rid of the fabric. I don't know. I've never figured it out. It's not important. I could always look it up if I really wanted to. And that means, like, by me saying I could always look it up if I wanted to, does in fact mean that I don't want to, because at some point I might figure it out on my own. So please don't try and leave any comments about, like, how to figure that out if you know. Just a heads up. I don't think that'll be necessary given both how few comments I have and how, like, I treat the channel. But, you know, just in case. I forgot about you. You. Hey. Hey. All right. Whoop. 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 Ow. Ow. Got it. Nice. Just thought I'd clarify that I'm not looking for guidance. Thank you. So we've only got 1 week left of our Trevor Project Marathon, fundraiser. After this, next week will be our last video of the month because it'll be on the 31st. It'll be on New Year's Eve, and I'm trying to get together something a little bigger. I don't think it'll be a live stream or anything, but it might be a longer episode with maybe some guests on. So hopefully that'll be exciting. And if not, hopefully you're all not super disappointed when that falls through, but I think it won't. Ow. Got it. Okay. Cool. And we're done here. Bop! Put all them towels away. Whoa, the music changes when you're underwater. That's kind of fun. Nice little detail. Whee-oo! Hello! Here you are. You certainly have a knack for wandering off. It was tough, but I sorted everything out for you. The Celestial Resort Hotel extends its gratitude for your assistance, Miss Madeline. Of course, the staff had this mess under control. Oh, sure, yeah. How humiliating. You must be eager to see your room. It's just up the elevator and down the hall. Sure, what the heck. Show me the presidential suite. It sounds lovely. Now that's your last chance, Oshiro. Don't lose her now. Man, it's amazing here. How's it going with El Creepo? I helped him clean up that huge mess, but he was kind of a jerk about it, and he still thinks he can convince me to stay. Madeline, seriously. My bad idea radar is off the charts on this one. You should get out of here. I love that his portrait's upside down. If I disappear on Mr. Oshiro now, he could have a meltdown. And maybe I can actually do something good for once. Forget your karma, dude. I think this guy is going to melt down no matter what. You have to think about your safety. Theo, I'll be okay. Yeah, I didn't expect you to listen. See you on the outside, jailbird. Air. Yeah. Got it. Nice. Oh, I hate this one. Oh, I hate this one. I remember this one and I hate it. God, deliver me. Land there. Land. Okay, gotta just focus on this one. Again, apologies if I'm a little quiet. That wasn't even trying. My cat is here to help. Thank you, Willow. Hey, baby. Calm down. I'm in the middle of recording, Willow. You know what? Bypass. I give. Ow. There we go. That's cleared. So, funny enough, I mean, I don't know if it's really funny, honestly. I don't know why I said that, but I think it's interesting. I don't think I've played any... I've played some horror games on the channel, obviously. But I don't think I've played any honest-to-goodness, like, haunting-style ghost games. And I love ghosts. And I think this is the first one that has a ghost, and it's this guy. This is it, Oshiro. Your last chance. You already ruined it, making us clean up your mess. She'll never stay. No, she's still here. There's still a chance. The presidential suite is the key. It will surely impress her. Get it together, Oshiro. There you are, Miss Madeline. Follow me quickly. We're almost there. I don't think he knows. I don't think he can see that he is creating the death gunk. Ow. I love ghost stories. I love haunting as a form of narrative. So it's just funny that I haven't really done one yet, besides this. Hauntings and ghosts and stuff, I love them because my brain shut down for a second there when I was surprised by that room. Hauntings represent sort of the past and that feeling of, like, what's dead doesn't always stay buried. And a lot of other things like trauma and that kind of stuff. And I think that it's interesting that we've got Oshiro here, and this kind of whole setting. The whole setting of this place is it's supposed to be just sort of a big mountain, but there's like an abandoned city, old ruins, this abandoned hotel. This is a place that's dripping with... Why is that gem there. Like, you don't really need it. Ow. I mean, I guess it does refresh your grab length if you... Ow. Anyway, I think a really interesting and important theme of this game is sort of the pieces of the past that continue to hang on. Because, like, Madeline had the dream about, I assume, like, a partner, boyfriend or something, that she called, that called her, that she called, that confusing thing, his dream, about panic attacks. And I think that also is really interesting as part of this trans narrative that this game becomes, you know, sort of after it already came out. Because... Ow! It's sort of a feeling of there's something left behind there, too. That there's, like, a past, a history that, like, even if you don't identify with it or associate with it, it's still there. And some of the traumas and difficulties of that can still be there. You know, I have no idea if that's intentional. I don't deal with authorial intent, but I think it's an interesting thing you can read into it, is that idea of, in the middle of a journey for a new self, there's issues from the past that still have to be dealt with. You can't just move forward with something new and beautiful. There's also old stuff that you have to get through before you can get to the new stuff. I'm probably just talking about nothing right now, but I don't know, it just seems interesting to me. That's kind of an angle I might take if I were going to write an essay on this. But if I were going to write an essay on this, I'd kind of want to complete the whole thing. And I'd probably also want someone who really identifies as trans in on it as sort of like a second voice. Like, I've heard the argument that because I'm kind of non-binary, that, like, that is a form of transgender because you've changed gender identities, but it doesn't feel authentic to me personally. Like, not that it shouldn't to anyone. I think it should for people who it feels authentic to. But for me, it's kind of like, I haven't really changed who I am. I've just recognized that who I am is a little different than I might have treated it. But, like, I feel like I'm the same person, same identity, same gender I've always been. Just I'm being more open and aware of it. Maybe that's stupid. I don't know. I'm figuring this out, but I'd want someone who, like, actually has, like, strong opinions on the subject, because I kind of don't. I kind of just know some trans people, appreciate trans people, but for me, I don't feel like I can really put a voice to it in the same way that I can put a voice to sexuality stuff or just being non-binary and gender in general. Brain shutting down because I have to focus on this and talking. Oh my god. Okay, come on. I am so thankful that the game loads you back quickly and the music doesn't get reset. That would kill me if either of those things were not true about this game. Ah! Come on, I can do this. Oh, it's blocked off. Okay. It's Mr. Oshiro's diary. Final entry appears to be decades old. As of today, the hotel is officially closed. Charlotte organized the staff for a farewell hike up the mountain. Most of us have never seen the summit. It seemed like a fitting goodbye, but when the time came, I couldn't bear to leave without looking around one last time. I told them to go on without me. I will catch up with them soon, after I double-check that everything is in order. I can't believe my time here is over. What am I going to do now? Perhaps I'll stay one last night so the hotel can have a good, proper goodbye. So yeah, to jump back to sort of ghosts and stuff. Oshiro is trapped in the past. Oh my god, all of this was for side content anyway. Okay, I gotta be quiet. Alright. He's this ghost that could never let go of his mental health issues with his sort of obsessive compulsiveness and the past of this hotel, and he lost sight of moving forward, because you'll notice that the rest of the staff moved on. They continued up the mountain like you and Theo have been doing. You're continuing up the mountain, and right now you're actually stuck here because you're trying to help Oshiro out, and you're also stopped at the hotel. So that sort of movement up the mountain becomes a metaphor for movement, really, okay, for movement forward, for moving past things and moving on. Ow, I'm normally good at that part. Oh no, I didn't think I had to go all the way back. Ow. I really should not be using the thumbstick for this. I really should be using the platformer plus pad for this. I'm just such a thumbstick boy. We're trying this with the plus pad. Oh man, okay. And given the metaphor I'm talking about, that means also sort of the times, because I've mentioned last time, part of this game is that it is told, I'll hold on you, Mr. Oshiro, for a second, through the medium of the game mechanics as well. When you're stuck, it sort of emulates when you feel stuck, or when they feel stuck on their journey through this sort of self-discovery. And it can be frustrating, but even when you're failing, you're still learning something. Here we are, our award-winning presidential suite. Truly, it is the very definition of rustic luxury. I'll stand back and allow you to soak in the majesty. I understand it can be a lot to handle. So, what do you think? It's beautiful. Furniture looks expensive. It's very spacious. Colors are elegant. I can tell you put a lot of work into it. I knew it would impress you. Yeah. So, can I get on the roof from here? You imbecile, you're losing her. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Valued guests such as yourself stay in finest accommodations at half price. I don't want to stay. Please, Miss Madeline. Please stay. Mr. Oshiro, I've already been sidetracked too long. Madeline, sweetie, forget this loser. Loser? You're in denial, old man. This resort is a dump. No one would ever want to stay here. Someone had to say it. She doesn't mean that. I'm very busy. Please leave, Miss Madeline. Oh, come on, Miss Madeline. You heard the man. Where would you be without me? Why would you say so? My beautiful hotel is a dump. How dare she insult me like that? What if she's right? Of course she's right. You couldn't even clean up without her help. I tried. I'm doing my best. Miss Madeline only wanted to help. But why was she so cruel? How dare she insult you like that? Okay, it recycles. I thought we'd never get rid of him. You owe me one. Add it to the list. Leave me alone! I thought you were so determined to keep climbing. Now all of a sudden you're some weirdo's therapist. Why won't you go away? Miss Madeline, before you go, I need to ask you one question. Why would you be so nice to me only to run away? What did I do wrong? Oh, give it a break. You still don't get it. She only helps people to feed her twisted ego. She never cared about you. Shut up. I just wanted to help. You're both pathetic. Pathetic? You only come here to humiliate me. I won't grovel at your feet any longer. I'm already back to thumbstick because that's just what I'm used to. The first time through on this game, I honestly really identified with Madeline wanting to stay and help. I really, that's kind of my personality, is I like to help people. It's why I teach, it's why I tutor. It's why when I tutor and some student comes into me at the last minute with a completely unfinished paper and says, what can I do to get this done in an hour? I feel bad that I didn't fix all of their problems in an hour, which is absurd and stupid because they've been building up their problems for at least weeks, maybe as much as years with education, and I still am blaming myself for not being able to solve all their problems in 1 hour. So I kind of relate to the idea of what this is trying to sell, of like this sort of moment of getting dragged down into someone else's depression. Ow. Ow. Alright, gotta focus, gotta focus. Get the strawberry. We've already been recording this longer than I meant to because this is kind of a longer chapter. Hi, Willow. I can't right now. Ow. I know I'm not great at it, but I do think this has been a really good experience trying to practice. Ow. Just like talking from the heart about a game while I play it instead of just making jokes. Or like having already played it and like sort of avoiding talking about it. Like, I've played it and I have stuff to say, and this saves me from having to do kind of like a big essay at the end. Just like, not that I don't want to do essays, I actually do, but there's only so many I want to do, and it takes like, recording a video takes like an hour to record at most-ish, and then like some time to edit, like, you know, a couple hours to edit maybe. Like, recording an essay takes like hours of script writing, you know, an hour of recording, and then like a bunch more attention to detail editing that takes even more hours. It's a lot more work. So like, in something like this where I think it's a neat game, I like to talk about it. I missed a strawberry. You know, and when you miss a strawberry, it's a really good time to not have to write an essay about it. It's a good time to like not have to write an essay, but still get my thoughts out on paper, I almost said. Okay. Pass Oshido. There we go. Ow. Ah! At least I don't have to get the strawberries anymore. Ow. Without having to make a whole hours and hours and hours essay about it. That recording time will only go up. The writing time will probably go down as I get used to writing these sort of scripty essays, but the editing time will probably only go up as I get more accustomed to including things, because like I know that the Night in the Woods video was pretty sparse. It was designed to mostly be listenable, not be like that you didn't have to watch it. Just a few visual like hints or gags there every once in a while. Because I'm audio, I'm a very ear-based person. That was stupid. I really didn't want this recording to go an hour, but it did. But I'll need to add more. No, I thought I died, and then I didn't, and then I did! Alright, focus up, focus. I need to learn not to thumbstick, but that's just so what I'm used to. Why did I do that? 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 Why are you gay? Moving on, moving on, moving on. Ah! Oh, come on. Alright, I might need to do like a time speed up on this and then just leave the music the same speed or something. I always kind of knew I was only doing one chapter today, but boy howdy am I only doing one chapter today. Woo! Mr. Hoshiro, stop! I just wanted to help! I've decided to close the hotel for repairs. The second floor plumbing is leaking. Library's in complete disarray. Not to mention the hole in the ceiling of the presidential suite. Please just leave me alone. So that'll do for now. I might come back to this game sometime if people really want me to. Ow, 221 death count. B-side unlocked. But honestly, if you're enjoying this game, if you want to see where it goes, I recommend playing through it yourself. I think it's a really good experience and a lot of fun. Keep on donating. Keep on donating to the Trevor Project fundraiser. Link down below. That is the most important order of business for my channel these days. So please, thank you for those of you who are. Please consider if you haven't. And have a good one. Bye!